And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Titanic 200, race number 5 of the Oreo Truck Series Season 3. We are preparing for 42 drivers to take to this racetrack here, Auto Club Speedway in California. Very sunny California, I might say. A little bit of overcast, but still nice and warm here. As we prepare for the running of this race, it's going to be 13 laps. Doesn't seem like a lot, but this is actually a rather big track, and so it's going to take them a little time to complete one lap. On the pole for today's race is rookie Jeff Brakeman, and alongside him, fellow rookie Bill Doberpool. Then you got two veterans, two guys that are not rookies this year, T.O. Bain on the inside of row 2, alongside of John Dillon. We're watching very closely Adam Chambers and all his consistent finishes. He was able to, after last week's race at Quarter Slam, or actually it was at Bullet Super Speedway for the trucks, he was able to widen his points lead over the rest of the field. He's starting off from the 12th position. We're going to see if maybe the consistent finishes will be able to continue for him. It's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen there. Also, we got Carter Sinclair starting on the inside of row 6. He's going to start in the 11th position. He won one of the qualifying races. He's making his first career start along with Kayla Barnes, Wyatt Morgan, and several others in this field. The trucks will roll off, and we'll show you the 42 truck field ready to take here to California for 13 laps of exciting racing. So as the trucks peel off, they'll complete 2 pace laps, and here's the starting lineup. Rookies pace the field here as they will go through turn 3, turn 4, and then we'll get the green flag on the Titanic 200. I'll tell you what, there are a lot of good drivers in this field. We also got back there a few drivers that had to qualify their way in. Jacob Cook has got himself a good qualifying position, qualifying in the 9th position on the inside of row 5 there. And as we mentioned, Carter Sinclair, the winner of the, I believe it was the 2nd Truck Series qualifying race. It may have been the first. He's rolling off in the 11th. Wyatt Morgan there you see also making his first career start in 8th in the 86. Green flag is displayed for Jeff Brakeman, who actually has been putting together some pretty good finishes, running pretty well in the standings, still inside the top 35 and looking for his first career win, but there are lots of other drivers back there trying to do the same, and other drivers such as John Dillon trying to get back into victory lane this season as T.O. Bain will go to the front of the field here, but maybe not for long. Looks like they may go 3 wide for the top spot. Bob Fergus takes a look down to the inside. Let's see if he's going to get a run into turn 3. He doesn't have any drafting help, but I don't think you really need it here at a track like this as Galligan almost makes contact. Oh, there goes Bill Doberpool, and I think John Dillon just squarely missed him. He may have been involved, but I don't know for certain. As Bob Fergus is going to lead them down to the caution flag. Got a wreck on the very first lap. Doberpool was involved, so was Jake Johnson. But I'm pretty certain, I don't know for sure, I did see John Dillon get out of shape. Oh, look out! Oh, no! Mark George in his first Truck Series start this season. Took over the 11 for Vincent Marsh, but doesn't really look like a lot of damage to any of those drivers. But I thought I saw John Dillon get shuffled out to the high side. I'm trying to look for any visible damage on the 14. He does have some damage. He may have been involved. We'll find out in just a moment. We're going to see what we're under the caution for the first time today. But before we do that, these drivers may end up making pit stops. So let's quickly look and see if anybody's going to come down pit road. If they don't, then we will look back at a replay and see what put us under the caution flag. Currently the top 5 is Bob Fergus, T.O. Bain, then Jacob Bell, Jeff Brakeman, our pole sitter, and Sean Galligan completes the top 5. Is anybody going to come down pit road this time? And it looks like no one is making an indication as far as the leaders are concerned, so we will now look at a replay and see what happened to bring out the caution for the first time today. Now, Bill Doberpool started on the outside of the front row, but he has come down pit road. He has made repairs to his number 53 and has returned to the racetrack, so he is not out due to this, but I want to watch the 14 here. I was looking at the leaders, wasn't able to see if John Dillon did miss that or not. There was contact, I think, maybe between Jacob Cook and Wyatt Morgan. Watch the 03 and the 86 there in the middle. They slide up the racetrack. Yeah, Morgan makes contact there with John Dillon, sends him up the racetrack, and then Bill Doberpool gets tapped as well. And up the racetrack he goes. Now, does Dillon miss him? Yes, he does. Dillon did miss the 53. But, oh, Jake Johnson gets turned by, I think that was Brandon Bain, our Daytona winner. And he spins. Luckily, he doesn't hit the outside retaining wall. Instead, he hits Bill Doberpool. Kind of a, I don't know, a barrier from the barrier. But really, if I look at it hard enough, it doesn't look like a whole lot of damage for those trucks, and looks like they may be able to continue this race. Let's go back to green. So we will get ready to go back to green flag racing. Only one driver has retired from the race, and it was Andrew Waltrip. He ended up sustaining damage from that wreck that occurred under the caution flag that you saw happen up in turn 1. And unfortunately, he has retired from the race, making his second career start and trying to get inside the top 35 in points, but it's not going to happen today. He will end up in the 42nd position, so a tough break for Andrew Waltrip and that number 17 truck, making his second straight race, but once again ending it with a DNF. Bob Fergus is the leader, T.O. Bain second, Jacob Cook is third, Jeff Brakeman fourth, and Sean Galligan fifth. Carter Sinclair running very well in his first start in sixth. Seventh for Wyatt Morgan now. Dylan Schwallenberg is eighth, Joseph Bryant ninth, and our points leader Adam Chambers is still in the top 10 in the 10th position. Brandon Gonzalez is now in 11th. 12th is Sean Henley. 13th is Jake Cole. 14th Daniel Schwab. James McLeod doing very well in the standings right now as he runs in the 15th position. Jacob Rodriguez is in 16th. 17th is Mark George. Jake Rogers, our defending champ, running in 18th. 19th, John Dillon. And William Duncan completes the top 20. The rest of the top 25 are Lisa Shears, Nick Eggleston, Robbie Bogus, Jack Richards, and Matthew Rodriguez. As we get ready to go back under the green flag on lap 6 of 13, we're getting close to halfway point here. When they hit the back straightaway on this lap, we will have reached halfway in this event. Green flag is displayed once again. It is for Bob Fergus, and Fergus is looking to pick up what I believe would be his first Truck Series victory of the season, but he's got some company on that inside line already heading into turn 1. Jacob Cook, Sean Galligan jumping down to that low line, and Jacob Cook's going to try and go for the lead. Jacob Cook, along with his buddy Jacob Lawler, both made this race, so a good run for the 02 and the 03 being able to be in this event together. Lawler is running further back in the field, but we may see him here at the end of this race. You never know what could happen here at this kind of a track. Look out, they're 3 wide again through this turn 3 area, but somehow they're making it through without any problems as Sean Galligan leads the way. Last time he's been to victory lane, well, it was just last week, picking up his first career Snickers Cup Series victory at Quarter Slammer, and the caution is waving with him leading. This time it is for Robbie Bogus, who was actually running inside the top 20, I think. Anthony McCurry may have gotten a piece of it as well. McCurry, our winner last week at Bullet Super Speedway. And the caution is indeed waving. The leader is going to... Oh, John Dillon's on pit road. He must have been involved in that. John Dillon, who's running very well in the standings, ends up having a win this season back at, I believe it was at Las Vegas. But his MFN SRA teammate out in front, Sean Galligan. Let's see why we're under the caution. Well, before we do that, we're going to look at, see if they're going to come down pit road this time. Don't know if they're going to have to or not. This is a rather short race, but looks like they did grow. They're going a little groove lower. I think, yes, we are going to have pit stops here. And this could determine the outcome of this race. Let's follow them as they're going to come down pit road, it looks like. Or are they? No, maybe they were just trying to fake each other out. We'll go to our pit road camera quickly, see if anybody is coming down pit road, and I see nobody making an indication to come down the pit lane this time. So we will now look at a replay and see what happened to John Dillon and Robbie Bogus. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's see what happens. I think the 14 may end up pinching the 04 into the fence. Or else there's going to be some contact between them through this turn. Yeah, there we go. Right there. John Dillon got loose, slides up the racetrack, and just clips that left front quarter panel of Robbie Bogus's machine. And both those cars take a pretty hard hit into the outside retaining wall. Dillon, who was doing so well in the standings, this is not going to fare well with him. He first ends up sliding up the racetrack, losing several positions, even though he missed the spinning Bill Doberpool. But Now he gets involved in this, and it's not going to be a good day for the 14 car. Oh, Bogus makes some contact there with our Season 1 Truck Series champ, Robert Band, but Band's able to get through, and look at Anthony McCurry having to try and make his way through here as he gets held up as well in the 38. He's undoubtedly not going to be able to go for 2 wins in a row. But that's the reason we're under the caution flag for the second time today. Let's go back for the finish of the Titanic 200. So now drivers that have retired from the race, John Dillon, Robbie Bogus, they join Andrew Waltrip in the garage area. Only 3 drivers retired from the race as we will have the signal of 1 to go now. They will go back to green flag racing with a total of 3 laps remaining. Sean Galligan went to victory lane last season in the Truck Series, picked up his first career Truck Series victory at Indianapolis near the end of the season. He's looking for his second career Oreo Truck Series victory and his third NNSCRA it would be his fourth NNSCRA victory overall. He would have he already has 1 in the trucks, 1 in the Mobile One Cup Series, which came back in Season 1, and also a win last week at Quarter Slammer, which was his first career Snickers Cup Series victory in the NSCRA. So he's looking for his 4th win overall in the NSCRA, but he's got a lot of company behind him. We'll show you the top 10. Jacob Cook there, he is in second. Carter Sinclair in his first start. How would it be if he could pull off a Tim Tebow here or something and win the race? Bob Fergus, he is in 4th. 5th is T.O. Bain. Wyatt Morgan 6th. Jeff Brakeman, our pole sitter, still in the top 10 in 7th. 8th now is Brandon Gonzalez. Dylan Schwallenberg runs 9th. And 10th place is Daniel Schwab. Then you got Henley, Bryant, points leader Chambers, McLeod, and Jake Cole completing the top 15. Jacob Rodriguez, Jake Rogers, Mark George, William Duncan, and Nick Eggleston are your top 20 as we will get ready to go back under the green flag for what would probably be the final time today. If the caution came out, the race would be over at the line. So we're hoping they can keep it clean and green for 3 more laps. Sean Galligan, Jacob Cook, Carter Sinclair, Bob Fergus. Jacob Cook once again gets a very good restart. He did last time too and was able to put the move on Bob Fergus for the lead, but this time he won't be able to. Sean Galligan's going to get away in turn 1. The Mobile One Dodge going to get away from everybody this time, but now he's going to have some company heading out of turn 2. Everybody closing in on the back bumper of that car as Jacob Cook will go to the inside. Are we under the caution? I hope not. I'd like to see nice green lights on the track lights there, and we are clean and green as here comes T.O. Bain to the inside. Brandon Gonzalez is closing in as well. We are still under green. Yes! This is good. This is good racing, and we are coming down to get the signal of 2 laps remaining. Jacob Cook leads at the line. T.O. Bain, though, starting to close in. Here come some other drivers. Daniel Schwab in the 0-2 coming out down the line here on the inside line. Joseph Bryant is coming, and James McLeod, who's coming in and I believe second in the standings, looking for his first career win as we are still clean and green here at California. Jacob Cook, though, starting to drive away from everybody. Are the caution lights on? No, we are still green as they continue to battle it out hard for the second position, but it's allowing Jacob Cook to just drive away from everybody. They are 4 wide back there. Look out, Henley going way down low to make a 4 wide pass. That, I think, was for 7th place. Jacob Cook, though, continues to lead. White flag is displayed for the 03 car, but it may not be for long. Here comes Daniel Schwab in the 82 car. Will he get a run to the inside? He will. Daniel Schwab to the lead, but here comes some more company in the form of Joseph Bryant, James McLeod, Sean Henley, and T.O. Bain, but Daniel Schwab leads the way down the back straightaway. Here comes Joseph Bryant, though. He's got a big run heading into turn 3. Will he get to the inside? Here comes Henley to make it even lower. Oh, look out! This is going to be close at the line. Bryant down low, Daniel Schwab in the middle, up high Jacob Cook. Who's going to get it at the stripe? It's a 3-wide battle for the lead, and at the stripe, Joseph Bryant wins it in a photo finish. Holy cow! That was a 3-wide photo finish for the win. Joseph Bryant able to edge out Daniel Schwab to get the checkers. Jacob Cook oh so close as well. Oh my goodness, that was one of the closest finishes I think I've ever seen. And it ends under the green flag. Beautiful race. Incredible race. And Joseph Bryant picks up his first Truck Series victory of the season. Number 89 car going to get a lot of good points. He's running well in the points as it is. This is just going to add to it. And James McLeod comes away with a good finish as well. Let's take a look at the official standings now. Want another look at that photo finish? There it is. That's how close it got right there. Joseph Bryant, Daniel Schwab, and Jacob Cook battling it down to the stripe. T.O. Bain comes away with 4th. James McLeod, good run in 5th place for him. Sean Henley, good finish in 6th. Dylan Schwallenberg, Lisa Shears, Jake Cole, and Jake Rogers all come away with good top 10 finishes. Jeff Brakeman finishes in 11th after starting on the pole. Good run for him. Connor Breton, good run in 12th. Then you got Bob Fergus, Wyatt Morgan, Brandon Gonzalez finishing in 15th. Sean Galligan led on that last restart, finishes 16th, but is still a good finish for him. Adam Chambers, our points leader, may end up still leaving with the points lead with a good top 20 finish in 17th. Carter Sinclair was 18th, Timmy Pacioli 19th, and 20th for Jack Richards. As you take a look further down the leaderboard here, few guys that I'm actually surprised with where they finished, including our defending champion, or not defending champion, our season 1 champion, Robert Bann. He's doing well in the standings, but 31st place finish is not going to help his chances of getting good points this week. Michael Harvey's been doing really well in the 43, but he finishes 33rd. Also, we have Anthony McCurry, who won last week at Bullitt Super Speedway, finishing in 37th place. And, of course, John Dillon, who's been doing well in the standings, finishing out of the race, one of 3 retirees. He finishes 40th, Robbie Bogus 41st, and Andrew Waltrip in 42nd. So, congratulations to Joseph Bryant on an exceptional finish, an exceptional win, and a great race. Hope that you enjoyed it too. Tune in next time as we have the Mobil 1 Cup cars coming here for the Titanic 300 and the Snickers Cup Series cars coming here for the Titanic 400. A very close finish here. Between the 3 drivers, it was 3/100ths of a second. Yeah, that's really, really close. And a really exciting finish. Here come the points and the rookie points. Hope to see you next time here on the NNSCRA Sports Channel, Offline Racing at its best.
Here we go.